All right, this is a quick one. The reason why my shit keeps getting shut off, because my goddamn kids keep calling, man. So everybody in my house knows, hey, I'm going to either post during the AM or the PM. Don't call my phone unless it's an emergency. Maybe I should get 2 of these. Maybe I should get a professional camera. But like I said, this is not my residual business. But I would like to apologize that a lot of the videos are getting, getting caught with my mouth open and shit. Good morning, how's everybody doing? Hopefully that will not be happening again. I'm starting to realize from my last 4 to 6 posts, a little bit of twitch of anger in there, a little bit of twitch of resentment in there, a lot of attacking going on. Maybe people like that, I don't know, but for those that don't know, I freestyle off the top of my head. And he's like, motherfucker, we know that shit. But all my information is my thought process of that day. Whatever's on my mind on my way to work, or from work, or to an event, or from an event, that's what I'm talking about. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. It's from the top of my head, top of the dome. But I'm thinking what I might need to do is start to look at more of the problems around. See, some of the problems I mentioned, a lot of problems I mentioned, I want and try to give you solutions to. Because if I'm on here posting, everything that makes YouTube great is the how-tos. How-to videos are the best thing because those are going to get the most play. And people are going to be able to learn. So the best ethics to this medium is to teach. But some people don't want to listen to teaching because it's boring. I know the crowd that I'm trying to get to, man, it's hard to hold their attention. You ain't got a new dance, you ain't showing titties and ass, you ain't talking about how to get high or drink this, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. So, contrary to some of what you adults may believe, I'm really not too concerned about you watching my channel. If I got something that I can give to you in your life, then great. But I really want to save kids, man. Kids got to have this information because they are going to be the ones when you and I are in our 60s and 70s and 80s and don't nobody give a fuck about it. They're going to be the ones taking care of this country. They're going to be the ones making decisions on what adults do and what kids do. Now, you got to think about what type of life are they living right now? What are they going through right now? Education issues, food issues, job issues, racial issues. Television is fucking our teenagers up. So you gotta think of all the stuff that's going on in their mind. Man, I'm glad I didn't have to deal with this as a teenager. My life was really fucking simple. I liked the girl or the girl liked me. Check yes or no or maybe so if we want to hold hands and kiss behind the stage. Ride bikes, shoot a basketball, throw a football. I got beef, we fight, we good to go now. I was out when Bugle Boy pants was the shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, you might get clamped. You get clamped for wearing Oshkosh Bagage. A lot of y'all don't know what that shit is. But I understand what peer pressure is. Peer pressure for alcohol, peer pressure for drugs, peer pressure for sex. And yes, peer pressure for sex. Ladies, just in case you don't know, a lot of guys are taking pussy that they don't want. One, it seems stupid to turn down some goddamn PUSSY. But a lot of y'all who have holes, and you have to read some of my earlier posts to find out, a hole is something you fall into. And you either sprain your ankle, get hurt, or you be like, man, I ain't never doing that again. But a lot of these guys are falling into something because what's the first thing a woman's gonna do if a man turns a woman down for sex? Ain't about being gay. The mom might not want to sleep with you because he don't find you desirable. But because you offer something to him, because you want to fix up whatever thought process you have about your sexuality, and that motherfucker say, no, you gay, he a fag, girl, I get him. He act like he ain't want it. Oh my goodness. They're on target. But just want to apologize for the videos cutting off. Just want to apologize for my topics not flowing as well as I would like them to flow. I need to start posting before I get to wherever I'm going to. Because after you've done something for 6 to 8 hours, you wanna share your day with people, but I'm like, what part of my day am I sharing? Am I sharing a part that's gonna help them? Or am I sharing a part that's helping me? So I pretty much think that instead of posting once a week or once every 3 days, I'm gonna post probably every Saturday. Saturdays are easier for me to post. I'm up early, nobody's calling me, everybody in the bed. And I can kind of take that whole week and put it into one day. Just like back in the day, did you know they used to put the most important news in Saturday's newspaper? Yeah. Because the only people that read the newspaper on Saturdays are people who can't do shit about it. Yes, the most horrible, horrific, most deadliest news in the newspaper used to be on Saturday. They put all the worst news in the news on Saturday. It could be 3 days old, 2 days old, but it's going in the Saturday newspaper. Why? Because the powers that be don't want you to respond to it. Okay, you read something bad on Saturday, you're like, oh man, I can't believe this shit. What happens the next day? It's Sunday. And Sunday, what's after that? Monday. Nobody wants to cause trouble on Monday. It's the beginning of the week. So start looking at your news feeds and start finding out what you see on Saturday. I don't know if the cable news does it or the international news does it. I'm pretty sure. Because, you know, when they run a story, you ever notice they keep running the same fucking story? And like I told you before in 2 posts earlier, this Wednesday is unlike any other Wednesday. This Tuesday is unlike any other Tuesday. So how is it you're running breaking news? Breaking news happened 2 weeks ago, and you still telling me about breaking news. Man, come on, wake up. The information they feeding us is BS. You gotta go out there and get it yourself. You can't continue to sit on a couch and absorb sports that are gonna continually run each and every year. Pretty much what you're doing, you're watching your life not go by. You're watching your life not go by. You are babysitting the life and the historic edge of other people. Whether it's baseball, you watching those 11 motherfuckers grow up and mature on the field. And you, I don't know what you do, maybe you got a job, maybe you have time for your family, I don't know. But if you're constantly on that damn television watching that, and I'm not saying watching this is better, but if you're constantly on that television watching that, you ain't getting nothing done. It is known that if you add up basketball, football, tennis, soccer, volleyball, baseball, let's say you just add up 6 sports. Now the average man will probably watch 3 sports faithfully. He'll probably be into baseball, football, and basketball. But then you gotta think about, you got college football and college baseball, college basketball. So you're looking at, not only are you looking at those 6 sports, but you might be interested in golf and volleyball. Either way, what I'm trying to tell you, there's 12 months in a year, 52 weeks. 52 weeks, 12 months, 365 days, and you're watching 448 days of sports. Think about it. If you're going from the beginning of a season to the end of a season, beginning of a season to the end of a season, the beginning of a season to the end of a season, or seasons that are in between seasons, and you're switching from channel to channel to channel to channel, that's 3 hours of your day times 52. 3 hours of your day times 52, well, 365 actually. That's 10,152 hours, man. And then you got to look at, well, how many hours in a year? You get what I'm saying? So you're using up 2/5 of your hours yearly to watch other motherfuckers' lives. Now, my mind may be wrong once you do it, but I'm driving. My excuse. But just like people who will follow American Idol, whatever they have, whatever the damn singing shit is, that's just like an hour and a half long. They didn't want you to text them, vote, who the hell's what. Now I know everybody likes the love story and the happy ending shit. That's all American Idol is. Somebody just like you and me making it to a place they ain't gonna want to be once they find out what the fuck they doing. Once they find out what they really doing, ask yourself, for all the stars you voted for, what have they done? Oh, back in the day in the HBO special, where are they now? What have they done and where are they now? If you think that they have a better lifestyle than you, you're slightly very mistaken. You have freedom to go wherever you want to go. You can show up to any restaurant, any gym, any place, any entertainment place, by yourself, for yourself, and you ain't got to worry about shit. They have to plan everywhere they go. Security, paparazzi, everything's a public appearance. Don't you get tired of being around motherfuckers sometimes? Don't you want to be alone? Don't you just want to lay in the bed and just to say, man, I don't want to do nothing. I'm not going to wash my ass for 2 days. They can't afford to do that. Because if they do that, we lose interest, they lose money, they lose their place, or their protocol, and what we call being a superstar. They constantly gotta stay in shit, even if it's bad shit. They gotta constantly stay in shit, man. I mean, how do you feel? Think about this. If y'all don't know that Taylor Swift is under Rockefeller Records, duh. Yes, Taylor Swift is under Rockefeller Records. It's like, what the fuck that got to do with that? Who went on stage and said Beyonce's videos and songs were better while she was under the same record label as him? Kanye West. Kanye West told Taylor Swift that she sucked in front of everybody. But that's his business partner. She knew that shit was gonna happen. Jay-Z made it happen. Why? Because he knew every white fan in the world, male and female. It's like, that damn nigger, he went on stage. Just for that, I'm gonna buy 2 of her fucking albums. What did black folks do? Kanye, you a piece of shit. I'm gonna buy Taylor Swift shit too. So now you got people who would have never listened to this girl. She was just a teenage idol. Now you got grown men, grown women. This is what racism is an advantage to you. It's an advantage. Like I used to tell people, my fighters, I take them to the most racist place in the world. Why? Because those people gonna pay you money. They want to see you get fucked up. Did we lose? But for the first 3 rounds, they were hoping we was gonna lose. And you just gotta play the game, man. You got to play the game. If you want to get paid, you gotta play the game. This is what America wants. America constantly loves to see black women and black men defeated. That makes them feel good. Because in real time, in reality time, it can't be done. It can't be done legally. What I mean, only way you can defeat black folks is through SWAT teams, cops, police, a judiciary process, a crooked-ass fucking judge, a one-sided jury, and some bullshit law like stand your fucking ground. If that's the only way that you can defeat richly melanated people, you're not winning. You're cheating, and I congratulate you for your cheating process. But on the inside, you really know where you stand. You really know what you said. And you're not an entity unto yourself. We made you. You came from our blood. And the main thing we need to do on here is we need to get together and stop the bullshit. Because like I said, it is hurting the next generation, not us. We're already damaged goods. We're already damaged goods. I'm not going to change my opinion when I see motherfuckers with their pants sagging, big old giant Moses beard on their face, and rubber bands and bow rests in their hair. I'm not going to change my opinion when I see a motherfucker like that. I'm just not. I'm not going to change my opinion about certain white folks that give me a look like they ain't supposed to speak first. Damn it, I'm looking this way. You walk in my trajectory, you look at me. You need to fucking speak. I don't need to fucking speak. I was doing something. I was doing something. You walked across me. You looking at me like, you better speak, Negro. Yes, this exists. Only if you pay attention. Shit like that exists. I don't care who you are, how you look, I speak. That's just me. Because I'm going to keep my head up. I don't keep my head down for nobody and nothing. One thing I can say, well, 40 to 50 to 80 years come, I have never been afraid or scared of some shit except for jumping a motorcycle over a canyon, bus, and helicopters. That's some shit I don't see I need to do. But rappelling out a helicopter, jumping out of an aircraft, getting in the ring with another man that's well trained, I got no problem with that. Swimming with dangerous fish, I have no problem with that. Engaging a motherfucker with a rifle, and I got a rifle, I have no problem with that. But certain shit I will not do when I know that the danger is so imminent, I stand a chance of killing my motherfucking self. Belief in yourself is the belief to get over anything or any obstacle or obstruction that might be in your way that can really stop you dead and cold. But like I said about this little cheating method y'all got out here, a lot of y'all don't know this method exists because you've never walked a day or a mile in my shoes. But we got people out here, they got 6 to 8 years of college. They still having problems with the judicial system and do absolutely nothing, only because of the shade and color of their skin. Mexicans get mad at that shit too. Latin people get mad at that shit too. And then you gotta say to yourself, when is the bubble gonna pop? You hope it doesn't pop anytime soon because it's gonna be ugly. You know? I should not have to be the type of person that makes $115,000 a year when I see sirens in my window and I go, oh my God. You know? I can see if I was speeding and I'm transporting drugs. But man, Find somebody. I know you can see my big ass in this little sports car. Like, oh, that's one. Woo! 10, 14, whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of shit out there, but I made sure no one's gonna call me anymore. So my videos are not gonna be quitting in early like they was catch me with my mouth open. But that's all I want to say. Have a good morning. These next 3 posts, ooh-wee. I hope you enjoy them. Cause boy, were they just woo! All right, y'all have a good one.